Alright, Captain here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about whether or not you should have billions and billions and billions of coins, or should you have a million items in Roblox Islands. Alright, so what is more valuable? 49 billion coins, which is basically the max. You cannot go over 50 billion, or 49.9999999999999 billion coins, or a million items. Alright, if you guys, let me just, alright, before I talk about which is more valuable, let me just go flex my items right here real quick, you know. Alright, so let's just go see how much this, how insane this is, alright? So we're talking about a couple millions of items, alright? So this is freaking 500k titles, this is 460k freaking Vampos, this is 400k freaking Gilded Pickaxe, this is 200 something plus freaking vending machines, this is like 20k test totems. It isn't that much, but what the heck, dude? How do you have millions and millions of items? And if you haven't already watched my other videos, or whatever, you guys can just do either fetch rewards or any of that. Just watch there. Basically every single video. If you want 500 million coins or 5k items, you can go ahead and scan a receipt. I use my referral code and then scan a receipt, which is in the description. Learn more about that in the description below. But anyways, so the max is 49.9999999 billion coins, right? So, alright, that's cool, right? But here's the thing, right? So if you nowadays, because they made it so you have a million cap on like bags and stuff, right? And so that means if you do the math, that means if someone were to dupe, right? Even if I'm not sure if there's a dupe anymore, but let's just say that, alright? If someone were to dupe, it would take, you can only dupe around 100 million each, because if you look at the money bags, it's 1k each. Unless they make it to 10k each, that means a duper can basically dupe a billion coins every single time. But here's the thing, alright? But if it's like legit freaking a million Vampos, or a million titles, or a million Gilded freaking Pickaxes, or a million vending machines, right? All they can do, especially if there's like an easy way to compact all the items in one, so if you were to drop one, that would be like 200k items already. Let's just say that, right? And you know, those input-output chests, like let's say here, right? And then like maybe there was like a glitch or something with the input-output. I'm not saying that's a dupe or something, but I think that it was pretty close to it. I don't know. But let's just say for that, and then they can drop it on over there to store it. So yeah. A million items is like pretty easy to dupe. So what are we supposed to do, Captain Lin? So if you can dupe legit millions and millions of items, which is basically what's happening now, and there's like really little you can do. Well, not really now, but it was before, alright? That means there's hundreds, billions of items going throughout the economy, alright? But there's a limited amount of coins, because you can only have around 50 billion coins. As you guys can see, I don't have that much coins right now, which is like 1.8 billion coins. But you know, I had definitely like over 49 billion coins, except when you guys did fetch rewards, and legit, you guys changed my entire career. But besides that, like 500k items is not like insane amount, which is what I have right now. But people have millions and millions. Someone showed me, okay, someone showed me they have 5 accounts with like freaking 10 million items. So I mean, and also 10k smelters and all that. Like that was how insane it was. All right, it ain't like someone can like freaking get billions and billions of coins. But I'm not saying it's not worth duping coins, because coins is definitely a lot more valuable now. So if you really want, especially if rich people, alright, rich people aren't spending their coins on items anymore. They're only gonna spend it on like flowers, smelters, because you only have 10k, you know, I didn't know that you can have more than 1K smelters, so that's why I didn't really buy a lot of smelters. But I would have 10K smelters, and I would have at least gave away at 1K. But if you guys weren't here on the live streams for the free shop, at the first stream, I give over 1,000 smelters, and whoever got it, congratulations. You're welcome. But here's the thing, alright? 10K smelters. What are you guys like? Yo, dude, smelters are so hard to get. How do you have 10K? So if you can basically buy smelters for 1,000,000 coins, right? And 1,000,000 coins is very hard to get, right? So if you were to grind 1,000,000 coins, it'll based on what I did when I was newbie and I started to grind farms, it was around 6 to 8 hours to grind by harvesting crops. So that means smelters are going to be stable at 1,000,000 coins. All right. Don't buy anything higher than this. Don't buy anything lower than this, because you're probably not going to be able to buy it. But if you see something under 1,000,000, just go ahead and buy it. Like, remember when I was 50K each? That was because everyone was a newbie back then, and there was legit a dupe glitch that everyone can use to dupe smelters. And legit, that was the economy back then. But basically, they legit freaking patched the dupes now. Like, you can, dude, if you were here when during the old days where I was able, remember, like, my whole base was filled with every smelter everywhere. Yeah, that was because of the infinite place glitch. If you guys don't know what the infinite place glitch, I think you can just see some of those fake videos out there, but they basically demonstrate it somehow, and you get the point. All right, let's just say you have one smelter, right, and then you just start spamming all of it. It doesn't freaking take away the smelter. You just infinite place it. That was a script though, okay? That was just a script. That wasn't like anything that you can usually get if you weren't able to get the script or buy the script, whatever. But yeah, it was pretty accessible. Honestly, the how accessible it was actually just almost free to some people. But then I did, like, my friend did it, and he just did like 1,000 food processors. So back then, if you saw me with tons and tons of food processors, that was because they were all duped, and my friend did it for me. Like he legit placed it all, and I just had to mine it, and that was all I did for like legit an hour straight until he said, until we had to go sleep, and the next day it was patched exactly on the day. Remember, like, the day where developers were wiping people and people were getting wiped about, like, the data wipes and stuff? Yeah, that was legit the day when the dupe was patched for the infinite placing glitch. I'm not sure if it still exists now, because he said it's patched, so I don't think it's going to work anymore. So don't look out. If someone were to say that to download the script or something, don't. Like, they're most likely going to be viruses, unless, like, I don't know what to say. The most likely, just don't do it, alright? It's bad for the economy and everything anyway, so yeah. But people do it, and like, there's nothing really to benefit. That's why whenever you're rich, that's whenever I started to make 2 billion coins, right? When I hit 2 billion coins by just selling berry seeds for 20K each, because rich people can afford it in bulks, and then they can, like, freaking sell it for even higher, or whatever they do it with. But basically, they, like, seeds are very hard to get, and especially berry seeds, like 10K berry seeds, that might feel like it's 100 million coins. Yes, it is 100 million coins, but you gotta realize 10K, you can have, like, even if I were to cover a whole place worth of berry seeds, like, I made the stream with, like, 10K berry seeds if you haven't been there already, but, like, 10K berry seeds is not too much, but yeah. So definitely do not, like, buy, like, over millions and millions of items. Instead, if you want to get millions of items, you probably should go them for, like, 50K each or something, alright? But if you just want to buy a couple, yeah, sure, go ahead and spend your coins. But just remember, if you have over, like, 20 billion coins, do not spend your coins, unless, because you can definitely get better deals with it. Yeah. That's why, like, poor people can't get rich enough, because, rich people are just not spending their coins because they're being smart, and, that's just how it goes, If the economy just treats poor people like that, then I don't know what to say, because I mean, you can get tons of like I give away most of these Vampos and title spellbooks actually because I can't sell them as fast. So I have to like give away them to little newbies if they want it. So yeah, like that's how it really works in this economy. You cannot get like 49 billion coins easily without freaking spending your life grinding away. But you can get a million items pretty easily because you can just go ahead and spend all your coins and you can get them definitely for like 50 or 50k. Like in most cases you can get it for 50k if you have over 10 billion coins. Yeah, you can definitely, or a billion. Sometimes you can just get it for a billion coins. Maybe I might just have to sell my things for 50k coins because I just don't feel like going to spend the extra mile just to try and sell these things for 100k each. Like no one, dude. I streamed for 4 hours and only a couple vendings were sold out. So that's a problem, That's how rich people aren't spending all their coins. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed today's video, make sure to like this video as it'll help a lot. But yeah, it really sucks, man, how I can't get damage coins anymore. I made a video on that, but yeah, have a good day, boys. Just keep your coins if you're rich, because you can be richer. But anyways, peace out.